don't ever feel like because you are related to someone that you have to maintain a relationship with them. You don't. You won't. And you shan't. Cut them off. Cut them off. And don't let people put pressure on you into accepting or being ran over, accepting all kind of BS. No. We're looking at more comments on Twitter now. Somebody asked me, why are guys stupid? Honestly, I really wish I knew the answer to that one. I really wish I knew. Someone asked, hashtag Ask Auntie Jackie. Ask Auntie Jackie, how do I follow my dreams without disappointing the people I surround myself with? That's so sad. I feel like I know what my dreams are, but I don't know how to follow them without hurting the people I love. First of all, what you do professionally has nothing to do with other people's happiness at all. So get that one out of your head. At all. I don't know if by disappointing you mean, like, for example, your parents, obviously they want you to be as successful as possible. So do you mean by not pursuing something that would make you make a lot of money? Like, I don't know. Is it stripping? Like, just by disappointing, what do you mean? There's levels to this kind of advice. Not that stripping's bad. I wouldn't recommend it as like a first choice, but what do you mean by that? Second of all, I know this sounds easier to say at 31. When you're 20, I don't know how young you are, sweetie pie. She's got a picture of Ariana as her Abby. That's a cute picture. You guys are making me laugh. Stop. I cannot read the comments. So, I don't know how old you are, but if you're like 19, 21, the world's not going to come to an end. I promise you. If you don't do things that your family wants you to do, life goes on. You 100%, like, eventually people are just going to get used to what you're doing anyway. So, I think that when you're young, everything feels so like right now, like everything that's happening right then and there feels like it's going to be forever. And I promise you it's not. That was actually advice I needed. Damn. So, ooh. Somebody asked me to roast them. Someone asked me, how did you become the outspoken and self-assured person you are today? I don't know if I consider myself outspoken. I think I just say more than the average. You know what I think it is about me, like about being a YouTuber? I think that most people think I'm the most, like, a lot of people like to say I like to get on my soapbox and blah, blah, blah. I'm preachy. I've heard that a lot. A lot of people like to say I'm preachy. And I feel like the only reason why people say that about me in particular is because they're so used to being like, they're so used to other beauty influencers being so cookie cutter that like I seem like the extreme just because I like speak up for what's right more than average. So it's like, I personally don't feel like I'm as preachy as people say I am. I'm just very clear on like where I stand with there's just certain issues that are just non-negotiable. Okay. And I got that way, honestly, I would say just by being slept on for so long, being like overlooked, and I'm blocking people because some of these comments are, oops. I think that I just, ooh, this is good advice. Oof, I'm gonna pin this one. I'm going to roast for a second. I think that I got that way by being ran over a lot, like in a lot of situations, being taken advantage of in a lot of situations, and then one day you're just going to wake up and be tired of like not getting what you want and not speaking your mind and not being heard. I eventually got tired of that. I don't think that's the case for everybody, but I know for me, I think that I was just like, why don't I just say no? Why don't I just speak louder? And then they buckled back and I said no again. That's that. Oh, the advice about moving to LA. Can I just say, as someone that's from Los Angeles, we're going to go in and people are going to have some hurt feelings. Okay. And if you don't like the conversation, East Coast versus West Coast, blah, that little beef. I don't really have beef, but like, if you don't like having that conversation, if you get very sensitive about the topic, you're not going to like what I'm going to say. But first of all, I'm in the beauty industry. We all know that. Not very beautiful, but I'm here. I'm here. I'm here. So deal with it. Okay, so we're in the beauty industry. We're in arguably the most shallow, superficial industry of all industries, okay? The entertainment industry, beauty world, acting, all of that is very vain, very superficial. Is my connection bad? Instagram. What is Instagram doing? Should I end this live and just come back? Can you guys see me now? Do I sound okay? Do I look okay? Because people are really leaving. That's really annoying. I'm going to start it over. I'm going to start over and come back. Because this advice is not only for him, but like a lot of people. Because I have a lot of stuff to say. Perfect. My boo-boo is back. Okay. I mean this this is not a way to generalize everybody who's from a certain area, okay? But I will say this, all right? I'm constantly hearing people complain about people in LA being fake. Okay. Superficial. Okay. Yada, 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 which arguably are valid complaints. Those are things that would bother me too. I'm not going to tell you not to move to LA. I'm not going to tell you to move to LA. I think that's something that if you believe in God, you should pray about. I think that because moving is a big thing, especially because you live in Florida. So like, that's a big move. But let me tell you something. The fakest people that are here are not from LA. Okay. I've had several encounters with people, particularly in this industry. New Yorkers, fake. Because, not you babes, because, and I'll tell you why. Because people come here hearing and thinking, oh, LA is fake. And it's almost like they subconsciously fall right in line with that. Like, I don't know if they just like prep themselves and they think that they have to be something that they're not because of what they heard. Like they've already in their head decided that. But first of all, and the thing that I also don't like is that like, of course the entertainment industry is going to be fake. Duh. It's the entertainment industry. People, this is what I did, okay? I stopped taking it personal. I stopped getting annoyed. All right. I stopped getting annoyed at how fake everyone was. And I started looking at it from like you know what? I'm not mad because if I moved across the country, left my family, came here with nothing, I can't necessarily say that I wouldn't do what I had to do to get to where I need to be. I can't necessarily say that I wouldn't. I mean, well, it's not that I would step on anyone's toes. It does happen, but that's what people do. People do that because they've left everything. They've given up everything. They have more to lose. So they get here stepping on people's toes, meeting anyone that they feel that they need to meet. I was going to say eat. Social climbing. I'm not saying like, I can never say that I wouldn't. I don't think I would do that, but I can't say like, oh, I keep it real all the time. Well, I'm just like, shut the hell up. The main people that be on Twitter or YouTube talking about how real they are fake from the East Coast. Fake. And you know what I've actually been told by people several times? When I've confronted somebody that's not from here about an issue that we've had, you know what they told me? I actually didn't expect you to confront me about this. I was actually a little shook. I expected to just play it off and act like nothing happened. So you know what that tells me? You're talking to somebody that's born here, okay? I'm from here. I see all these people come and go all the time. All these people come and go all the time. All these people come and go all the time. And the people that are doing that are not from here. That's what I will say. But you are going to, this is advice for anybody. You don't say the West Coast is fake. The West Coast includes California, Oregon, Seattle, Vancouver. Like, that's a lot of people. Settle down, okay? That's not even true. Is Oregon on the West Coast? I think it is. Anyway, that's beside the point. You have to come here expecting people to be fake because this is a superficial industry. It is a very, this is advice for anyone. What do you expect? Okay? Don't come here to make BFFs. I will say it is very hard to meet friends in LA. It is. Because everyone's cliquey and everyone I hang out with people that are from here that I grew up with, and I hung out with the comers and goers. They're cool, but they're going to be gone in a year. You know, it's expensive to live here too. So you can't come here expecting, I think you expect very little. Expect very little. There's definitely genuine people here, but not a ton of them are in the beauty industry. And it's kind of like, what do you expect?